Word of advice, when you get a chance to fish the river with a 40-year veteran, you take it.
A little better. Nice fish.
And if you get the chance to film it, that makes for a pretty special video. Not as big as I thought.
Decent one. Oh, it's smallmouth.
Oh, it's a bass, isn't it?
That's why. World. It's the second smallmouth I've seen this year.
No kidding.
Not in here, but...
Well, fisher people, we're starting off with a smallie on the Bismarck stretch of river. That's funny.
The other day.
I had to get out to the river one time here this spring with Big Muddy. Thought maybe I had a Walter already.
Well,
that's my first fish on an eye candy plastic, though.
They work.
They work.
Are you fishing the paddletail or the...
Yeah. Have you been fishing the fluke or the minnow?
I've been doing both.
Both?
Yeah, they've both been working.
I don't think I've ever caught a smallmouth out here.
Well, there's some around, obviously.
Obviously. What we really want is a big 12-pound eye. You got any of those you can dial up?
Well, we're going to work on it. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's a chance. There's been some 31s and 31 and a halfs caught. Somebody caught a 32, it sounded like the other day, but I don't. It's all hearsay.
Yeah, Mike said he caught a 31 last week, but it was spawned out.
Yep.
So he put it back in the river. Apparently he really wants to get a plus 30 with eggs to mount.
That's what he's looking for. He doesn't even care how long it is. He wants a plus 13. I don't know if there's that many of them in here.
Is that the landscape mode there?
Perspective, they call it.
Perspective for that? Okay, yeah. I think hummingbird's the landscape.
One's showing up on there now, and it's about right there.
That's where I'm at.
Be up that way.
Up that way. Get him.
Yeah, this won't get him. Not a monster.
Netter?
I wouldn't say so. It's a decent fish, but nothing.
We'll just be on the ready in case he gets way heavier all of a sudden.
Well,
now he's staying down.
He was playing possum a little bit. Well, it's a decent fish. It's about probably a 20-incher,
yeah,
or a little better.
There you go. That's the ticket.
Starting to think the graph was lying to us.
Until that.
Oh, 19 and a half. Nice fish.
Booyah.
We have a little lunch. Oh, no, don't go in there.
Oh, that thing did bite my tail right off. I thought maybe I set the hook on a tree branch, but my tail's gone. I think it was a fish.
On one of them?
Yeah.
You broke it. Really?
Yeah. I've heard you can't break these very easily, but
that's what I've heard.
One for
I haven't
one.
broke one yet, but
I had two goals on this trip. One, to learn how to better read the water in the river myself, and two, to get Ken to wear a microphone so that you could hear what he had to say along with me. I at least accomplished the second one. It's like coming, like the far off the sandbar, you can see like that smoother stream, and then there's like a flat water, and then there's more ripply stuff closer to the boat. What's the difference in that?
Well, the sandbar is that line in the water, and then the flat, that's probably 3-4 feet, and then when it gets to that ripply stuff, that's the deeper channel.
Okay.
At least that's how it's looking right now. Some of that changes with the wind.
Sure. But yeah, when there's no wind right now, you can at least see the difference.
Yeah.
So why does the deeper water create ripples like that?
Well, sometimes it don't, and then when you get certain spots, you'll have, especially when there's a little bit of wind, you'll get you'll get a slick where the deep channel is. So there'll be, you know, like there'll be a ripple on the water because of the wind.
Yeah.
But then in that deeper part of that spot, in the deep trench, there'll be a slick in there. There'll be an area of slack water, not slack, but smooth water in there.
Okay. So now there's a little bit of current here, huh?
Oh yeah, there's current here. We got flow right in the main channel here.
And that's what creates that ripples.
Main channel, but it's, well, that's, yeah, basically. Like I said, if it was a little bit windier, it would look a little different. Quick.
Got one on the other side of the trench now. How's he feeling?
See, and I think that one, he was out on that flat, and then as soon as it got to that edge, where it drops into this trench, then that's when he took. It's a decent fish. It's not. Not like the other one.
Maybe an inch shorter. A little skinnier. Yeah, I might have to switch to a minnow for the AM, huh?
Maybe.
If I knew what I missed my bite on, that would have been helpful information. I'll throw a cast up on the flat with the plastic ones if I don't get bit. We're swapping. Swapping. So you're just kind of sweeping down right when it got into the heavier current, isn't it?
Well,
More or less.
yeah. I let the current do as much work as the rod.
Get it back to back so we can get it on camera, yo.
Yeah. Let's see how that goes. Didn't work that time.
Son of a biscuit.
And the weather is unbelievable.
No kidding. It absolutely was a gorgeous day as we did a little scouting for his next guiding trip. He probably doesn't really need to do any scouting, but the man is always on the hunt. How many years do you figure you've been fishing on this river?
Oh, since '86.
40 years.
Yeah.
Even 40.
Yeah, we didn't have all this stuff. There was way more fish back then. Well, way more nice fish.
It took me a while to get my river chops back, but once I found the touch, it was fun to rack them up pretty good. Ken couldn't help but stay in guide mode, even taking the fish off of my hook as well. And I was fortunate to get the first big strike of the day with a toad of a fish, not yet ready to lay those eggs on the big Missouri River. Now, if you've made it this far in the video, you probably deserve to know that there's a reason I've been doing so much narration. And that's because I had some issues with my microphones. So I lost like a crap load of audio, unfortunately. So I had to come up with a creative way to put this together somehow, and this is what I came up with. And also, if you made it this far in the video, I suppose I feel comfortable enough to show you the next clip, but just remember, microphone problems. I think he's decent. Sorry about the poor audio, microphones are dead. Been doing some scouting and it's been a little lull
Nice
for a while.
Drafted in line.
They were nice. Trying to decide which side I'm going to take it. Looks like it's hooked good. Come this way. Holy cow. But you know, Kent's a good enough friend and he's been a good enough mentor and taught me so many things that I can probably cut him some slack on the net job. I mean, it wasn't a 32-incher. Oh, it might also help to clue you into the fact that I used all the Western music because Kent likes to watch Western movies. And it seemed kind of cool. I don't know.